Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are here live at the King of the Ring tournament, and we have ourselves another qualifier for our semifinals. It is the Nightmare Jordan Styles against the Viper Randy Orton. The Nightmare Jordan Styles has been going through turmoil as of late. He has been trying his hardest to get back to that undisputed championship. And here tonight is the chance. For our semifinals, we have the likes of L.A. Knight, and AJ Styles, the phenomenal one. And now we have Drew McIntyre against Gunther, which Drew has won. And we have the Nightmare Jordan Styles against Randy Orton. And whoever wins here moves on to the semifinals, where at Crown Jewel, there will be a one-on-one match for the finalists for the King of the Ring tournament. A lot of men did not get to make it to the King of the Ring, but we still have a fatal four-way match coming Monday Night Raw on Netflix. There is a heater going on here tonight. We had a Nightmare Jordan Styles, and he ended up beating one of the greats to get here in The Miz. And now the Nightmare Jordan Styles has to face somebody he had already beaten before because of the corporation, and they stick him back into his business. It is the Viper Randy Orton. Can the Nightmare Jordan Styles get it done here tonight? We're going to find out. And this was courtesy of the final boss, The Rock. They do not want the Nightmare Jordan Styles to be able to touch, smell, or even be near that undisputed title, as the reign of undisputed goes to Roman Reigns, the chosen one. Here is the Nightmare Jordan Styles versus Randy Orton. Randy Orton has came back. He moved to SmackDown, and he won his qualifier match against the likes of Carmelo Hayes to be able to be in the King of the Ring tournament. There's a lot of men that did not be able to get to this point in their careers. Randy Orton was trying to get number 15. He's still looking for it. Can he get it done by becoming King of the Ring here and in that Crown Jewel? We're going to find out. The testament of time will be put up because Randy Orton and the Nightmare Jordan Styles has some history. The Nightmare Jordan Styles silenced the Viper. He silenced the Viper courtesy of the corporation. The industry is back on top. And the Nightmare Jordan Styles is looking to take all of the gold. And he's starting off with the King of the Ring facing Randy Orton. Can he get it done against the former legend killer, the Viper, the Apex Predator, Randy Orton, or will he fall short to a punt kick for the three most vicious letters in WWE history? RKO. We're going to find out here tonight. Does Randy have what it takes after being long gone, after being put out by the Nightmare Jordan Styles? There's a lot of animosity going on into this match. This could have been our main event for this King of the Ring match, but here we have it, a semi-qualifier. It is Randy Orton versus the Nightmare Jordan Styles, and we know who's going to be next. We also have a fatal four-way leading in to Crown Jewel, and it's a fatal four-way for SmackDown and Raw to see who is going to be at Crown Jewel for that finalist. They are cooking up some slobber knockers here. They're cooking up an absolute banger. It's Randy Orton versus the Nightmare Jordan Styles live here, King of the Ring. Do they have what it takes? Who's going to be pushed to the limit? We're going to find out. Will it be Randy Orton or will it be the Nightmare Jordan Styles? We're the three most vicious letters in WWE history. be the 1, 2, 3, or will that nightmare knee or that silencer put Randy out once again? We're going to find out here tonight. It's Randy. It's Jordan. And it's about to go down. You will hear the crowd when those voices start talking. Randy is out of control. But can he get it done here tonight? We're going to find out. It's the Nightmare Jordan Styles against Randy Orton. Here we go. Bells about the ring. Match is taking place. It is a sling blade by the Nightmare Jordan Styles. He starts off with a sling blade and now oh my goodness, a jawbreaker. And now he is absolutely trying to kill him. The Legend Killer. Oh my goodness, it is a cheap shot by the Nightmare Jordan Styles. And now he tries to go for an axe handle and there's a kick. And these men are, oh my goodness, counter after counter. It's like they studied each other. And look at that there. The Nightmare Jordan Styles goes for a DDT. And he tries to go for a double axe handle, but it's no good. The Nightmare Jordan Styles is getting beat on, and oh my goodness, a clubbing blow to the back of the head from Randy Orton. Randy Orton looks like he is poised and he's ready, and it's a counter. And what is he doing? Elbow. Another elbow. And a third elbow for good measure. And Orton rolls out of the ring. The veteran instinct from Orton. And he hits him with a forearm. And he's going, ooh. It was a move so canceled. Courtesy of Randy Orton. And now they're getting into a slugfest in the middle of this ring. It looks like Randy missed, but the Nightmare Jordan Styles missed. The Nightmare Jordan Styles hits him again. And it's an elbow to the back of the head of Randy. Randy is dazed. He's sending him. No. Randy counters. He knows what it's cost. And now what is going on? It's a DDT. Courtesy of the Viper. And the first pinfall here tonight. It is no good. That was not enough to put down the Nightmare Jordan Styles. Oh my goodness, another clubbing blow to the back of the head. It's like the Viper has him scouted. The Apex Predator of WWE has tuned in and those voices are talking. He's up top, but it's no good. And he tries to do a drop kick. No good. What is he doing? No. He's sending him to the corner. No. And it was something else. And it's a code breaker. The Nightmare Jordan Styles and Randy Orton are out on their feet. Orton is out. But now he rouses up. Orton is getting ready for those vicious. No. He can be going for it early. And it's a clubbing blow to the back of the head. Orton sneaks him. And the Nightmare Jordan Styles rolls out almost to ringside. And what's going on here? Orton was going for that move. And here he goes. Phenomenal forearm by the Nightmare Jordan Styles. And he's going up top. What could he be thinking? Shooting star press. My goodness. And now he picks up Orton, and he's going for it all with that silencer locked in. That silencer locked in, but no, it's so good. Orton counters. Orton counters. And then look at this. Orton's going for that vintage DDT. No, no, no. Vintage Orton. And you know what's coming next. You know what's coming next. If Jordan Styles knows what's good for him. And now the Viper is coiled, and it's an RKO! 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 And there's only a 1 count. The Nightmare Jordan Styles kicks out. My goodness! Orton hit him with his best shot, and the Nightmare Jordan Styles is standing and he's dazed. And he hits him with a nightmare knee out of nowhere. 1, 2. Oh my goodness. And this man shows some resiliency. The Nightmare Jordan Styles hit him with the Nightmare knee out of nowhere, absolutely collapsing, and Orton was dazed. I thought he was out. An inverted DDT by the Nightmare Jordan Styles, but my goodness, that was a big moment. And what is the Nightmare Jordan Styles thinking? Oh my goodness, a face buster. And look what he's doing. He's going up top. What's the Nightmare? High risk drop kick. A high risk drop kick. Orton is out. Orton's out. What is the Nightmare Jordan Styles thinking? No, he's sitting on ringside. The Nightmare Jordan Styles is sitting on ringside, and he's going for it all. It's a suicide dive. My goodness, Orton is out. He's out of his way, but no, it's a counter by Orton. And now the barricade comes into play, but no, the Nightmare Jordan Styles isn't playing fair, and it's a sling blade into a drop kick. The Nightmare Jordan Styles is setting the tone of this match, and my goodness, it's a spike in your noggy. No way. We're at 5, and it looks like he's going up top. We're at 6, and Orton gets up. Smart choice by Orton, but he's brought back down. The Nightmare Jordan Styles has him in a bad way here, and he sends him to the ropes. Orton, oh, what is Orton doing? No, no, no. A back body drop. Oh my goodness. That back of the Nightmare Jordan Styles is out, and it's a sling blade by the Nightmare Jordan Styles. He tried to go for a Hansaguri, but he's stumping him out. What is he doing? What is he doing? And he's tapped out, but he needs to get him in the ring. We're at 3. And he hits him with an Hansaguri, and he puts him on the steel steps. We're at 4. The Nightmare's recovering. But that's not good. That's not good. The Viper is out. The Viper gets up. We're at 6. Oh, it's a clothesline. It's a clothesline by the Nightmare Jordan Styles. And he could be setting up for something big. He could be setting up for something big. Orton's out. Coup de grace. But he knows that's not going to end him. That's not going to end the Viper. The Viper, he's going for a Widow's Bell DDT. And the Viper is out. He's out on his feet. The Nightmare Jordan Styles is sending him up, but no, it's a counter by the Viper. And it's a counter by no, he tried. And it's a clothesline. Orton is coiled. The Viper's coiled. No, no. And he hits him with an Enziguri. He hits him with an Enziguri. And it's another coup. No. And it's a clothesline. Another clothesline. And vintage Orton. But it's a possum pin. Smart choice from Nightmare Jordan Styles too. And it's a kick out. And he's, oh my goodness. I don't think Orton has any left. No, no, no. Orton, Orton, no. Nightmare Jordan Styles has him up. Boom. And the Nightmare Jordan Styles was thinking something vicious. No, neck breaker. It's a neck breaker. And he goes on for a Tope Atomico. The Nightmare Jordan Styles has him in a bad way. What is the Nightmare Jordan Styles thinking? He's taking him up top. And he's thinking of something vicious. Orton is in trouble. Orton's in trouble. He's going up top. The Nightmare Jordan Styles is up top. Superplex into a final cut. My goodness. vicious. That was vicious. And he sends him to the, no, and it's an uppercut. It's an uppercut. The Nightmare Jordan Styles is crawling into the corner. This isn't good for the Nightmare Jordan Styles. Oh, it's a boot. It's a boot. And he sends him. But no. No good. It's a, oh my goodness. Both men are out. Both men are out. But the Nightmare Jordan Styles finds some ground. And the Nightmare Jordan Styles is setting up for that big move. It's a not, no, it's countered by Orton. It's countered by Orton. Orton's going up top. Orton's going up top. What can he be thinking? And it was a no. He counters Orton. He puts Orton in the corner. No. He's going for a shotgun drop kick. And it's over. It's over. The Nightmare Jordan Styles is calling game because coup de grace. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and the Nightmare Jordan Styles moves on to the semifinals of the King of the Ring. This King of the Ring tournament is now heating up. It's the Nightmare Jordan Styles versus Drew McIntyre. It's LA Knight versus AJ Styles, and they might change it into a fatal four-way. There are more contenders here, but the Nightmare Jordan Styles got it done by beating the Apex Predator at his game. The Nightmare Jordan Styles beat the Viper viciously with a coup de grace and a 1, 2, 3. These men put it on the line just for the status of King of the Ring, and we got a 1, 2, 3 courtesy of that coup de grace. The Nightmare Jordan Styles is one step closer to King of the Ring and one step closer to being the undisputed champion again. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you at Raw on Netflix for the Fatal 4-Way. You guys have a good night. And the industry has just ascended in the Ascension Era.